candidates. Don't you agree
Thank you.
that jobs are the most important thing?
Thank you.
Sir, to answer your question, yes, Mr. Lynch does believe that jobs are one of the most important things for economic recovery down here in South Florida. That's why his experience in building a company from a single-man operation to over 2,000 employees in the telecommunications industry is so key. He understands what it takes for small business to bring to expand, and what they need to increase their capacity and to hire more employees and expand their operations here.
Jack, you getting tired of handling this mic?
Not at all.
This is an easy example for this. Look at Russia. When Russia had very poor economy, we had a collapse of the Soviet Union. Now that they have money again, they're bullying people again. As we saw this time last year when they decided to try to take over Georgia and those gas pipelines that run through there. We have a serious issue here that is interrelated, several items that are interrelated, and it's an economic issue that can create jobs. And that means what we are lacking right now is an energy independence strategy. It is dangerous for this country not to have energy independence. You see throughout the world, you see it in our news all the time, right off our coast here. China making deals with Cuba to drill off the coast of Cuba. Russia making deals with Venezuela to drill off their coast. Russia pretty much corners the market in natural gas. They own 70% of the market. That is dangerous for us, ladies and gentlemen, very dangerous. We need to address that energy independence issue. Now here's what's happens when we address that issue. We start drilling, we start mining our own natural resources. We have the world's largest proven reserves. What that will do is multiple things. One is it'll create good, lasting, long-term paying jobs, which will help stimulate this economy. Another thing that it will do is drive down the prices of oil. That means each and every one of us, as we pump gas, that gas price gets significantly less. As we turn on the electric in our house, the cost of that electric gets significantly less. So that's a second issue. But then the third issue is it helps make us a safe country. Because what does it do? It takes money out of the pocket of our enemies.
Amen.
You got Iran. That's an enemy. They're the fourth largest exporter of oil. And we're paying way too much for that oil. And if we started our own drilling, we wouldn't be paying that and enriching our enemies. Russia, same thing. They are #2 exporter of oil. Saudi Arabia, who pretends to be our friend, but we know who the nationality of all those people are on the planes that hit 9/11, hit those buildings in New York. They were Saudi citizens, #1 exporter of oil in the world. Every time we make a decision to stop drilling or to not drill, we're enriching our enemies. Venezuela, the 8th largest exporter of oil in the world. Those people are not our friends, ladies and gentlemen. You know that. You've heard the dictator in Iran. You've heard the things he says. He wants to even deny the Holocaust. Shame on him. Shame on us for enriching those countries by not doing our own drilling here.
Next time I'm going to answer that question first, Joe. You know, ladies and gentlemen, there's multiple reasons why we're in the trouble that we are in today. And let's look at Russia and let's look at China. They're going around the world trying to grab up every piece of energy that there is. What that ought to tell you is energy is the key to any economy and to any strength. And we're allowing them to do it. Do you realize in the Kyoto Agreement, which we're being criticized around the world for, India and China were exempt from that. Russia just didn't participate in it. Do you want to know that the only nation that exceeded Kyoto standards was? Does anyone know who it was? The United States, who didn't sign the agreement. We were a plus